Welcome to the
hated that.
stream, everybody.
Oh god, that hurt my ears. Oh, I want to.
This is Corpse Party. Boom, 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 boom.
Hallelujah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hallelujah.
Welcome. This is Corpse Party. I didn't change the episode number. Let me just do that real quick. This is Corpse Party episode 4. They're in chapter 3. Yes. Yes. Encounter. We're in chapter 3 of this.
I ain't excited for this one. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. I don't know what's gonna happen, but whatever is gonna happen, we might not have fun with. But I'm turning Richie down a little bit, cause yeah. Here you go. Let's do this. Let's do this thing.
I should make a song. I'm gonna compose a song called Encounter. It's gonna be about me going to my. Who's this?
It's Satoshi, that main anime character looking guy.
Oh, let's see. Tangent 5. Is that a 23 or is it a 33? Mr. Yamazaki, handwriting is atrocious.
Atrocious. Oh, that's my sound.
This really wasn't my day. I knocked over my alarm clock this morning, and of course it stopped working.
Hold on, I still need to turn you up a little bit. For some reason, the sound is scuffed. There you go. That should be good. I think.
I already read it.
Okay.
The very last pork sandwich sold out right before my eyes during lunch. Damn, pork sandwich? Should have just gone for it. And I was roped into a favor when I happened upon my homeroom teacher, Mr. Yamazaki, long after school day had ended. So now, like it or not, I was on my way to deliver some notes to Mrs. Yui, our homeroom TA, who was out sick with a cold. I'll have to make sure I apologize to Yuka later. I know how disappointed she'll be that I'm missing our shopping date.
Why is your mic so sharp? It's hard. It's sharp. It's like it's cutting my ear. I don't know what it is.
It's a different mic.
It is, but it doesn't sound the same as previously.
Oh, you know what? It's because my mic settings are different now. Compared to what it was before.
Yeah, it's really sharp.
Voice settings. How about that? Is that better?
I don't know. Say your normal lines.
Mr. Yue.
Yeah, the S's are sharp, dude.
I don't know what to do for you. Yeah, that's all I got.
I don't know if you here. Listen to this. Listen.
Yeah, that's all I got.
You can't really hear that well. Okay, well, whatever. I think I just had to turn this down completely. I think it might be my volume mixer I need to turn down a little bit. And I need to just turn that up in my thing. For some reason, yeah, I don't know. It's just been doing some weird stuff. There, let's try that.
Whoopsies. I know how disappointed she'll be that I'm missing our shopping date.
I think that should be fine. There you go.
Tangent 523, number 11. Found it. As long as this doesn't actually breed 633, number 77 anyway. I stopped and compared the memo in my hand with the apartment building in front of me. It was 2 stories tall and looked a little on the shabby side. Okay.
Yeah,
I was confused where that was going.
Turn this one up a little bit more. I'm just messing around with my volume settings just to see how it sounds.
I see. I see your mouse, so.
That should be okay.
Really
I think.
Probably about 20 years old. It didn't seem very solid, nor was it particularly stylish or chic. It was very completely unremarkable. Structure in every way. Apartment 207, or is that 201? Fuck! Bruh! I was really getting fed up with this handwriting, and from a teacher, no less. In any case, it seemed certain that the apartment was on the second floor, so I trudged up the startlingly narrow, steep stairs. The metal staircase was thoroughly blotched with patches of rust. Why wouldn't someone live in such a rundown apartment building? Are teachers' salaries really that low? I felt a little sorry for her, but in a way, this place kind of fit her personality. Trashy and ratchet. With that thought in mind, I turned my attention toward apartment 201 and said, haha, pizza. Here are 201. Yeah, this doesn't look like Mrs. Yui's place. The door plate on the room nearest to the stairs had a name. I didn't recognize this scribbled on it. Guess that means we tried door number 2. Passing to room 201, I continued down the narrow walkway toward the end. Wandering alone around an apartment building I'd never been to before made me feel kind of nervous. It wasn't like I was doing anything wrong, but my back still tensed up as I maneuvered around piled up strollers, packs of toys, and bundles of newspaper. And then finally I arrived to the last door. Bingo, bitch room 207. This was it. I breathed a sigh of relief. The door plate of the apartment 207 read, Shishido.
That makes me wonder, how is the teacher gonna die?
Yeah, because it was a very uncertain death, but she did die, didn't she?
She fell down a hole, yeah.
Oh yeah, she fell in the hole and then she got stabbed with stuff too.
Was it? Did she get stabbed?
She got both. Well, she got stabbed first and then she fell down the hole.
No, she didn't get stabbed. She got like a cabinet pinned on
Well,
her.
that's what I meant. She got stabbed by glass.
How was it gonna be worse this time?
For an adult's handwriting, especially the letters were rounded and overly cutesy. This was Mrs. Yu's place, all right.
Oh boy.
What's this? I leaned in to read something written in small script in the corner of the door plate. Beware of cat?
Yeah, I have a cheetah.
Cheetah print's my favorite. Shouldn't that be beware of dog? That's Miss Yui for you.
All of a sudden, a straight up tiger just hops out. Tiger just roar.
Rawr. So how exactly does one beware of house cat? Is it even possible for house cat to be threatening?
They can be scary, man.
At any rate, I'd be confirmed beyond a shadow of a doubt that this was Miss Yui's place. So my errand was nearing its end. What was Mr. Yazamazaki thinking anyway? I understand taking handouts to a sick classmate, but delivering class notes to the home of an absent teacher is kind of crazy. That just seems weird. This isn't something the students should be doing. It ain't my job. That's your job.
Oh boy.
He said she was busy with meetings, though, and really needed one of his students to help him out. Literally just put it in a mailbox. But was it really okay to entrust a school student with confidential class notes? No. I should have just threw soda on it. Would it be kind of problem if I were to read these?
Make cheat sheets
My
out of
mind kept drifting from one question to another, and I'd become acutely aware of the inherent value in these notes I held in my bag. But tempting as it was, I just couldn't bring myself to look at them. Mr. Yamazaki put his faith in me after all. And I was stronger than that. I couldn't let this get the best of me. At any rate, I was here and I should have just been able to drop off the notes and be on my way. Put all my doubts and misgivings aside. I rang the doorbell. Ring, ring, bitch.
Wait, I'm thinking. What happened in that one episode? It was him and a teacher? Was it? No.
I'm so confused.
It was the other two in the last episode. That was with the teacher, but she wasn't there that time. Right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The two that we played in the last episode. I forgot their names.
Oh my god,
The freaking psycho girl and the jockey guy. I don't know.
Psycho and the jockey?
No, that.
Oh,
no.
Naomi and it was Satoshi, the one we're talking.
No. The freaking last episode. What happened last episode? Those two people, two main people we played, and it isn't Mayu. Yeah. And the other girl.
Yoshiki and Ayumi.
And Ayumi, that's the name. I freaking forget their name. They were with the teacher before, but in the last episode she wasn't even mentioned.
She must have disappeared then. Well, they're still alive, aren't they? Those two are. Because it was mainly Mayu that we were playing as.
Yeah, but that's not like the point I'm trying to say. It's like, what happened to the teacher? Was she there? Like, was she with them in the first place, or did she go somewhere else?
I don't know.
Did she?
It's hard to tell because she was there towards the end.
What do you mean towards the end?
Well, towards the end of when Ayumi and Yoshi.
No, she was there in the beginning when they fell in.
Oh, yeah. Besides that, and then she came towards the end as well after she got stuck. Towards the end of them finding her.
Whatever. I'll have to explain later. This is too long.
And then I waited and waited and waited some more, but there was no answer. I know what you're talking about. Huh? It did ring, didn't it? Miss Yui! I rang the bell again and also tried calling out. But there was still no response. Plus, they did come in when Mayu came in. So they must have, because then Miss Yui disappeared after that. What should I do? Maybe she's sleeping.
Miss Yui disappeared while Ayumi was knocked out. Or no, Ayumi was too scared to move. Then Yoshiki was taking care of Ayumi.
What should I do?
The
Maybe
teacher
she's
started
sleeping.
exploring. And then that's when they lost the teacher because an earthquake happened while they were away. And the teacher was already pinned down on another desk. And then they went exploring. And that's when they came across Mayu.
Yeah, so we don't... yeah.
But she wasn't mentioned at all by those two. So that makes me wonder what happened.
I thought they were. I thought they mentioned like, oh yeah, we gotta go grab Miss Yui and find the others of her friends, right?
Yeah, but that's like in general. Like we need to find everybody. Is what they were saying. But they
I guess
never
that makes
mentioned
sense.
them being with her in the first place.
That's true. They never mentioned them being with her. I don't want to wake her, but I'm a little concerned. Maybe she's dead.
She died already. She died earlier than everybody else.
When we heard that Miss Yui was staying home sick today, we were all pretty disappointed because, dang, those bajongagongalas. That's why part of me was actually a little happy that when I asked to run these over to her, because you know, I'm a pizza delivery man. I figured I'd be able to check in, see how she was doing, and let everyone at the school know that she was feeling better.
You just hear the Spider-Man music, the Spider-Man pizza music. Do 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 do. You know what I'm talking about? Do 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 do.
Right now I'm thinking Spider-Pig. Never occurred to me that I might not even be able to see her though. Miss Yui! Yumi? Nothing, huh?
She's probably knocked out from alcohol.
Miss Yumi, hello. I'm here to deliver pizza. Stop sleeping. Maybe she's at the doctor's? Maybe she's hurt. Oh, I tried opening the mail slot. Peeking in.
Oh god.
I thought maybe I could get a little glimpse of what's under.
Oh god.
Miss Yumi! Yumi! It felt kind of wrong peeking in someone's house. What the hell is this? It felt kind of wrong peeking in someone's house without their permission.
You know this game likes giving fan service, right?
But I was legitimately worried about Miss Yui's health, so my conscience is clear on this one. Knock, knock, bitch! Coming in!
Oh, it's a cat.
Ah! Oh, the cat. A well-groomed cat was facing the... You can read this one.
A well-groomed cat was facing in the door and staring back at me. With its head tilted slightly to the side, it let out an adorable meow. This must be the cat I was instructed to beware. And since Miss Yui was always going on and on about her little buddy, I was pretty sure I remembered his name.
You're Moray.
Oh, that's your... Yeah,
right?
sorry.
Or no, it's Monet. Haha, I think. Yeah, Monet. What a pretty kitty you are, Monet.
Miss Yui talked about her cat a lot in class, so pretty much the whole school had heard of him. She even had some tins of cat food hidden on a shelf in the classroom, probably because she bought too much and had no room for them in her apartment.
Here, kitty, Monet. Is Miss Yui home? And she's home. Would you mind waking her up for me? That's a good kitty. Yeah, I didn't think I would work.
My shoulders sank. I felt defeated. What the hell was I doing? I closed the mail slot and stood back up.
Fuck this bitch. She probably just out right now or something. What do you mean the door is locked? I'm sure.
Lost in the speculation, I placed my hand on the doorknob. And with a quick twist, I turned it and pushed the door, opening it easily.
It wasn't locked? Question mark, exclamation point? God, that's not good. I can't let Monet get out. Come here, bitch.
Oh.
Your master's pretty careless, huh? Leaving the door unlocked like that.
Monet's whiskers twitched as I called him out to him from the entranceway.
What's that you say? She is. You and I are on the same page, Monet.
Here I was, talking to a cat. Was this what I'd become?
Yeah, where's that bitch? Is she here?
I was feeling pretty uneasy. Not only had I peeped into someone's home, I'd walk in without second thought. Moreover, this was where Miss Yui lived, alone, in other words, a woman's apartment. No matter how many times I reminded myself that I was here on an errand, I couldn't help feeling that I'd not only crossed the line, but leaped over it.
Miss UI?
I tried calling her name one last time, but as expected, there was no answer.
I don't like how this looks.
I was trying hard to avoid being too nosy, but my eyes inevitably began surveying the room. The apartment entrance led out immediately into the kitchen, and beyond that there was a sliding door to some other room. I could see light through the gaps. I strained my ears, but there was nothing to hear, no signs of life whatsoever. Miss Yui really must have been out. One more time, I tried calling her out to her name one more time, just to put my concerns at ease. I felt like I'd seem even more suspicious if I stayed silent.
Miss Yui, it's your boy, pizza boy.
Still nothing. Maybe she was asleep on the other side of that door.
Okay, bitch, I'm coming through. Wait.
Shaking
Yeah,
my head furiously, I cast out that sudden impulse. That was a terrible idea, pure and simple. Entering the apartment unannounced was bad enough, but walking all the way in, opening that sliding door, and peeking inside, that was just too much.
Man, if you see me having to come home and find me standing here, that'd be pretty hot. Wait. Yeah, that'd be pretty hot. No, scratch that. Full on fire, bro!
Monet mewed, as if in agreement.
Yeah, Monet!
Panicking, I once again surveyed my surroundings. I almost felt like there were eyes on me, staring with disdain. But of course, nobody...
Did you hear that?
What was that?
I don't like this. Screen's going
of course,
smaller.
nobody was there.
What the fuck? Alright, I could just leave a note. Duh, my dumbass.
Wondering why I didn't think of this sooner, I dug into my bag for some paper and a pen.
Mr. Yamazaki asked me to come by. That should be enough, right? I just used some notebook paper. Let's see. Miss Yui.
Crouching in a doorway, I ran my pen across the page. I brought class notes at Mr. Yamazaki's behest. Everyone has been worried about you. Sorry about barging into your apartment.
Please don't forget, lock your door from now on. Pizza boy.
As I was writing the note, I sensed a presence in front of me. Until just a moment ago, this house had no signs of human life in it, but now I could feel someone standing directly ahead. Standing and looking down at me. Wait, what's up with the music?
It's not playing.
No, it's like, do you hear that? Wait, turn it up. Do you hear the ominous sounds?
Give me a second. Nope, I don't want to hear it.
Did you hear it for a sec?
Yeah, I did.
Fidgeting nervously, I put down my pen.
I don't like this,
Raised
bro.
my head slowly. And saw a white,
What the fuck?
slender ankle.
Who the fake? Oh,
Shocked, I shot my head up, and there, standing before me, was Miss Yui.
Miss Yui, look at those badonkadas.
Jeez.
Miss Yui?
She was looking right at me, but she seemed decidedly out of sorts. Her hair looked disheveled, her gaze was unsteady, and her pajamas in complete disarray. She was like a completely different person from the usual Kemp's educator we'd come to know and love.
Ah, Miss Yui. I'm sorry to enter your apartment without permission. Here's my pizza.
I stood up frantically and held out the note I'd been writing. But...
What bitch?
Miss Yu was just standing there, stupefied, with a complete vacant expression on her face.
Miss Yui?
I called out to her as gently as I could, but... She was really dazed. She seemed almost like a ghost.
Okay, bitch, what happened to you?
I had a sudden uneasy feeling. Worried, I walked up to Miss Yui, grabbed her shoulders, and tried to snap her out of it by shaking her. But instead...
Oh my god, that's fucking nasty. I'm gonna get 19. Ugh. God, now I'm sick.
This just seemed to make her cough.
God. The fuck, Miss Yui? Now we're gonna quarantine for 2 weeks. God.
These were wet, productive coughs, and spit was shooting out from Miss Yui's mouth with each one.
Productive coughs. You definitely have 19.
I frantically tried to shield my face from the spray, but my reaction time just wasn't quick enough.
Yeah. Jesus. God. God.
I put a hand to her cheek and found it thick with slimy film of saliva.
What? Okay, bitch. I know you dead, but you don't need to be fucking scary. God.
Miss Yui hobbled back a little, then fell to her knees with a thud. She had completely sprawled onto the hallway, moaning and groaning the whole time.
Hello?
Is she hungover?
Oh She's hungover. I think she's actually sick.
Oh. Wiping the spatterings from my own face, I leaned over and took a better look at hers. It was bright red. Strained breathing, a stuffy nose, and a visibly high fever on top of it all. She was sick as could be. I'm cold.
Cold, but you're dripping with sweat.
It's cold.
Oh, shut up.
I thought maybe her sweat had cooled her down, but then realized her disheveled pajamas certainly weren't doing her any favors. With heart pounding a mile a minute and a face red as a traffic light, I set about buttoning her up. Jesus Christ.
It's Yui. You know who this is, right? It's Mochita from school, the pizza boy. Okay, bitch. If you're cold, you need to sleep under your covers. Otherwise, you won't get any better. Just shut the fuck up and do what I say!
She absentmindedly extended her shaking arms like a zombie, slowly reopened her eyes and looked up at me. It was the gaze of a severely fevered mind.
Miss Yui, those badonkadas need to be hidden a little bit more, just so you know.
Tsukasa!
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
This is not the teacher dream I wanted right now!
COVID-19!
Get 19!
6 feet apart! Tsukasa!
Hey, button up your shirt, man! You're gonna make me. Oh!
She was clinging to me tightly. I couldn't move. I was frozen in shock. This was not the sort of thing I'd imagine happened today, but
I'm just 16.
she began to weep. You've come for me, Tsukasa!
Who the fuck is that bitch?
What a lovely surprise! I'm so glad you're here!
You divorced bitch! Get off me! You got the wrong person!
It seemed like I wasn't getting through to her at all. And the sensation of her chest as she held me was making it virtually impossible to fight her grip. I was utterly powerless against this opponent. I never realized before just how soft a woman's chest really was.
God,
am I that weak-willed? I had to remind myself that Miss Yui had me confused with someone else. Mustering all the strength I could, I gripped her arms and tried to pry them off of me. But she was a lot stronger than I'd anticipated and wouldn't let me get away. I'm making his inside of his head like really like messed up.
Yeah, I know, I hear it.
I was so scared, Tsukasa. I was so scared.
Scared of what?
I never thought you would actually come.
I'm not coming.
Yet. As she squeezed me tightly, I felt as though my upper body might collapse under the pressure of her softest parts. I was blushing uncontrollably.
Miss Yui, please! Just let go! My pizza's getting out of control!
No! I won't!
My sausage, Miss Yui! Just leave it alone!
I struggled to wriggle free, but Miss Yui only grabbed me tighter. Our bodies were getting more and more intertwined. And every time I squirmed, Miss Yui would just pull me even closer. Tsukasa!
Help!
As her chest rose and fell erratically, droplets of sweat slid down into her cleavage. I could feel the heat of her fever radiating off of her steadily encroaching face, as well as the shoulders I'd grabbed in an effort to push away. Stay here with me, Tsukasa! Please!
I never asked for this. I just get out. Oh, you got the wrong
You said you had pizza? I want some of that to casa.
It's sausage.
Give me that pineapple. Oh my god. Questions were swirling around in my head. Why was Miss Yui crying? And who is this Tsukasa person? But I was most concerned for the state of her pajamas, which had become even more disheveled during our struggle. Jesus frick.
Miss Yui, your pants are falling down. I'm about to cut into it.
I'm about to cut into it with my pizza cutter.
My pizza cutter.
Whoa.
Ready for some sliced sausages?
Tsukasa, you're so warm.
Sliced sausages. Miss Yui, please. I'm so close.
Realizing that not a single word was getting through to her, I sighed resignedly. I'd taken care of Yuka any number of times when she caught a cold and drawn her fever, but I don't recall it ever getting this bad. Miss Yui was usually calm, collected, and rational. Who would have ever imagined that a fever could leave her so thoroughly discombobulated? Discombobulated! Do you know that meme? I have to show you later if you don't know that meme.
No, I don't, sadly.
It's really funny.
I think I'm aware of it, but... Miss Yui! Ah! Oh, sorry. Seriously, put yourself together.
I put more stress into my strength into my resistance, and finally her arms relaxed just the tiniest bit.
I didn't resist.
But her expression changed drastically. No, please.
Miss Yui, I'm Satoshi Machichita. Not this Suki.
Please don't go, please.
Oh my god.
Miss Yui was acting like a spoiled child. Slipping out of the shoes I'd been wearing, I again drew her close to her sprawled out form. There was no way I could just leave her like this.
I sure hope no one sees this.
Oh my god. Miss Yui let out a lethargic groan, perhaps in response to my quiet murmurings. At my wit's end, I grabbed hold of her and did my best to carry her into the back room.
This is rated R.
Gently wheeling her over to her unfurled futon, I then carefully laid her down, making sure I didn't drop her in the process.
Whoops, I guess you're on your knees.
Then there was the matter of rebuttoning those pesky pajamas again. I hesitantly pulled up her pajama bottoms and brushed away the stray hairs that were plastered to her brow with sweat. I'd done my best to avoid seeing anything I shouldn't, but I am a guy, so my heart was pounding the whole time.
That's fucking sexist!
Miss Yui's pajamas were soaked through with sweat. She really might have been better off with a change of clothes altogether. But no, that would have been going way too far.
Wish I could find a towel or something so I can at least wipe some of that sweat we just made.
Noticing a convenience store bag carelessly tossed to the floor, I glanced inside.
A condom? And cold packs? Should have used it. Why was she using them? If she knew she had them! Miss Yui, this might be a little cold. But bear with me, okay? It's a cat! Alright, I'll think that'll help.
This is a good scene. I placed one of my compressors on her forehead, and then one of the compressors on her forehead, and then I pulled the covers over her.
Oh, fuck, my bad.
Miss Yui appeared almost instantly relieved. She exhaled. Exhaled. I have a problem reading things too fast.
You knew it, but you just didn't say it.
Yeah. Contentedly, and her breathing became more relaxed. Finally, she was asleep.
Oh, you're gonna go. S-I-A-G-H. I said S-I-H.
Buzz, bees.
What the fuck? This is not the birds and the bees, Mr. Cheeto. Miss Yui, the birds and the bees don't exist. It's just me and my pizza.
Even in sleep, Miss Yui seemed to be suffering.
Oh, Monet, were you worried about your master? I don't blame you. When Mr. Yazumaki said she was sick, had no idea it would be this bad. And then Mr. Yazumaki got the same treatment.
When he had coiled up on my legs without me noticing, I began absent-mindedly speaking to him. He mewed in response, and our conversation ended there, as my gaze was still fixed squarely on Miss Yui.
So what do I do now? Miss Yui? I guess I don't know. Miss Yui, this is no time to be a wasp at the moment. God damn. Miss Yui, shut the fuck up! Hi!
Eat my honey! Ooh,
Fuck
everywhere.
you!
Ah! Don't kill the bees!
I don't like honey on my pizza!
Ooh.
Fuck off, Miss Yui! Yeah, that's what I thought.
Global warming.
Shut the fuck up! Are you okay to be alone right now?
Come closer.
No!
She wasn't in any condition to respond. But
Miss Yui.
Miss Yui's hand had slipped out from under the futon and was gently grasping my pant leg.
Hey, stop touching me. We already did it.
It's time for round 2.
Oh my god, this lady's crazy.
Her grip was much weaker than before, but I knew I'd probably regret it if I went home now. Miss Yui just seemed really lonely.
You know, I guess I'll fuck the cat then.
Okay, Shane Dawson. Without disturbing Miss Yui's hold on me, I took a seat beside her. For the time being, I figured I'd watch over her and make sure her condition didn't worsen. Occasionally, Miss Yui's breathing would become ragged as she furrowed her brow. She was in a pretty bad way.
Poor cat. So fucking lonely. With a horrible fucking master. Maybe you should get a new owner. Like me.
Wasn't there anything else I could do? Except, instead of like making fun of my teacher, I glanced quietly down the hall. I noticed when I carried Miss Yui here that the kitchen near the entrance was perfectly neat and tidy. There wasn't any indication it had been used that day at all.
I wonder if she's eating anything. Oh my god, rice cakes. Hmm?
Renee's
Renee's-
gaze shifted suddenly. I followed it and saw pet bowls laid out in the corner of the room. One dish was filled to the brim with water, and the other was piled high with dry cat food. I see someone's eating well around here, huh? Oh, that's your thing. Sorry.
Even delirious with a fever, she's still taking real good care of you. But that's not good. Miss Yui should be thinking about her own meals first. Duh.
That's
how
why I
it
brought
works.
this pizza!
This pizza!
It's getting cold! Hurry up and eat the pizza!
You can eat my pizza. Pineapple. Sweet.
I shook my head at the whole situation, then glanced down at Monet, who was who was tilting his head as if trying to understand me.
I think the cat looks better.
I broke into a wry smile. Then I pulled out the cold packs. I did notice some cheap convenience store food in the bag as well. I guess that was going to be our food for the day. Not exactly the best stuff to eat when you're sick.
There's rice and eggs at least. Maybe I'll make egg porridge or something. You know what we call that in Cambo? Baba.
Yep.
Miss Yui, may I borrow your kitchen? Thanks, I'm gonna do it anyway. Burn the place down! Oh? She just called me a hoe!
Her face was red and a half pin.
I'm gonna leave you now, bitch!
Provided me with no clear
You can go die with your cat!
To my question.
Actually, I'm gonna take your cat, because you just called me a fucking hoe! Damn. That's it. I'm gonna use your fucking kitchen. I need no permission. Excellent. Thanks, Monet. The only one I could trust around here.
Monet's cries helped. A swash? What? What is that word?
Sausage.
Monet's cries helped sausage my guilt over entering a woman's apartment and borrowing a kitchen.
Yeah, sausage. Just add an AU, you're good.
Not that I had any reason to feel guilty. I don't think anyway. I mean, circumstances were what they were. That was rude. Still, I had this nagging sense that I should have somehow felt bad about what I was doing.
Excuse me, please, Miss Yui. I'm gonna need you to get up. I'm gonna need to get up. I'm going to need to get up. Stop playing fire truck with my thighs, man.
One by one, I gently peeled off each of the fingers latched of my pant leg.
There's only 2.
The expression on her face had changed as I was doing so, from contented rest to mild annoyance, but there was nothing to indicate that she might wake up.
You know, this cat's kind of thick. Alright, let's see what we can do, shall we?
As I stood up, Monet mewed happily and began tagging along at my heels.
Oh my god, devil!
And Miss Yui, now resting by herself in the bedroom, let out a sudden sneeze. Do you like that fake sneeze?
Encounter?
The frick?
I like how we just switched from making food for that bitch. I was excited to see the food because I like seeing anime food.
What's that? Yui? Oh, is that?
That's
oh, yeah,
Miss Yui. Devil! Who the fuck is Masako?
I don't know. Tomoe.
Come on, Yui! Gross! I just got sprayed!
Sorry. I've got a real tingle in my nose today for some reason.
Honestly! Where'd you put him?
Oh wow! Did I get that much on you? Here, use one of mine. It's the least I can do. God, what's
Great! Don't mind if I do! Who's Masako?
I don't know. The weird nerd. I don't know.
Well, she was talking to me. Mate, I'm not for 2, please.
Let's see. Here we go.
Thanks. You guys really should keep extras. Oh, that was the guy. With you, you know. Well, sorry. Whoa.
Oh, frick.
Honestly.
This is good to see. Hey, so what were we talking about again?
You remember we were talking about it's like to be seniors now.
Oh, I know, right? Can it really just be one more year after we graduate? Before we graduate? Wait, how old is Yui right now? She's a senior, well, obviously. Yeah.
Well, graduation is important. I don't forget there's life afterward to think about as well.
Wow, okay.
Our careers are... No, I really don't want to think about that. Well, there is a reason we've been subjected to all those careers counseling sessions, and it's because our future is just a big question marks right now. No kidding. What are we going to do with our lives? Why do I sound like a No kidding. What are we gonna do with our lives? It's scary. What's the guy from South Park?
Yeah. Oh, you do sound like him. What's his name?
Kenny.
Kenny. Yeah, his name's Kenny.
Any ideas, Yui? You have plans for after time.
Actually, I've got it all figured out.
What? Oh wait, wrong point. What? Well, don't leave us hanging out with it, girl.
Well. Oh my God. My name is Yui Shishido. I'm 17 and my dream is to be a teacher. Yay! I butt into the lives of others without a second thought, and I spend most of my time doing nothing important. But I believe that even someone like me can make her dreams come true with enough hard work. Kisaragi Academy 5 years ago. The cherry blossoms were in bloom, and the rustling wind carried with it its off the warmth of the season. I was a high school senior now, and was devoting myself to my studies in
Wait,
preparation for the day.
Kisaragi?
Yeah.
Dude, that's one of the kids died, and they're from Kisaragi Academy.
No way. Wait a minute. Wait, this is weird. Did they disappear?
Does
Is
that
she
mean
gonna find out
she
they
witnessed
disappeared?
it twice?
Oh my goodness.
Bitch. Okay, continue.
And that dream was to become an English teacher. My grades
English.
were on the fence for getting into the university I wanted, though. So my best bet was to score a special recommendation from the academy. Whew! That was a lucky break. When I got called to the office, I had no clue what it might be about. After school one day, I was summoned to the teacher's staff room. I need to switch this voice. I can't do that voice all the time. I was freaking out that maybe I'd failed, or my grades weren't good enough. Okay, good enough for the school I wanted to go to, or something terrible like that. But it turned out my fears were all for naught. You have no rival in our academy, they said. So if you keep working hard, we'll be happy to give you a recommendation. Man, was that ever a pick-me-up? I feel like I could take on the world now. I'm going to have to make sure I don't let this chance slip me by. So, this trash can, what exactly is so ridiculously heavy again? Why exactly was it? Okay. Why exactly was this so ridiculously
Because my body's in there. Or my massive sausage! It comes from the future.
Jesus Christ.
My big dog!
Carrying this beast to the dumpster is going to be the death of me.
Like pizza!
Who the frick is this?
I got him.
Okay.
Hey.
I turn around still holding the garbage can. The voice belonged to a male student I had never spoken with before. I'd seen him around a lot though. His name was Tsukasa. Oh, Tsukasa. No! Was he the one that went into the freaking place?
Oh.
Did he die there?
He probably did. Well, it's like a repeat of like Naomi, but with Miss Yui.
Wait. Oh.
Watch your step. There's a root sticking out of the ground there, and it's pretty easy to trip on.
Huh? Ah! Ah! Ow! Hey, what's the big idea of laughing at someone else's misfortune?
Well, it's...
It's not funny. Shouldn't you be asking if I'm okay or something?
My bad. My bad.
Oh, you don't have to help clean up. You'll get your hands dirty.
Oh, this dog!
Wait, were you in the trash can?
Don't worry about it. It's the least I can do. What?
What the frick?
Wait, that's a different voice.
Richie.
Too many voices!
Too
Too
many
many voices! Don't worry about it. It's the least I can do after laughing like that.
Thanks.
No prob. That should be everything, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
I should have done that.
Did you know what you just touched there? What? Okay.
Cool. Let's go then.
I remembered it well even now.
I touched a dog, and this guy was laughing because I touched a dog.
This is my first time talking with Zakasa, and you left a strong first impression on me.
Yeah, I hope it's strong.
That's really kind of you, isn't it? Heavy though?
Don't be such a liar. It's not that heavy. Wait, I got it.
I am the one assigned to take it. Maybe I should.
It's mine, really. There's everything else in its pace.
Thank you so much. You're a huge help.
Yeah, huge. Catch you around.
Hey, hold up.
Huh?
What are you doing? I feel like I should do something nice for you in return.
I got something in mind.
Okay.
That's it. You don't need to say anything
Just
else.
wait there a second, okay?
Why are you taking my pants off?
Making a new friend is always great, but when it happens to be Zakasa Mikuni, well, all the better. He'd kind of been on my mind for a while. There we go!
Oh! It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Most of the times I see Zakasa before this were in the school courtyard. He spent a lot of his time there sitting alone on a bench. Even after school or during summer vacation. If I happened to pass by, I'd always see them there. And after this little encounter, we'd go on to make many fond memories together.
Fond memories.
Yet somehow the image of Zakasa that stands out the most in my mind is seeing him seated alone on that courtyard bench. For you, I hope cafe a lot late. I don't know, Richie.
Ole.
Ole. Cafe Ole is alright.
Wait a second. I mean, let me put my pants back on. Anything's fine, really. Thanks.
You know, it's customary when receiving a gift to quietly accept it without any offhanded remarks. Like that loud zipping you just did.
Well, aren't we stickier for tradition? We walked into the sunset together, sat down and began making small lip touching.
That courtyard bench was sort of a mystical place. The leaves rustled over your head, and if you closed your eyes and opened your ears, it felt as though you were in the middle of
Close your eyes,
something.
open your ears, and open your mouth.
And then, if you looked straight up, the sunlight poured in through the leaves, and you almost
The
felt like you were in
sunlight
the
poured into your mouth.
What? This is the
Yeah,
first
I'm a
time I've actually ever sat on one of these benches.
I'm pretty warm, am I? It's pretty nice, right?
It is. It's lovely.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, I'm gonna stop now.
Oh, so is that why?
Huh?
Well, you come here an awful lot, right? Like, even after school and during summer vacation.
I sure do.
So you must really like this place then, huh?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Well then, there you go. There we go. Leaves rustled.
The leaves rustled.
Okay.
My bad. I thought that was mine.
Rustled as the gently breeze blew between us.
Our
We both
legs.
silently for a bit, but strangely, it didn't feel awkward or uncomfortable.
So, Aren't you gonna ask?
Ask what?
Am I gay?
You're always gay! Because you like this spot, right? You artsy piece of crap!
Well, yeah, my Instagram has so many followers because of this spot.
Is there some other reason then?
Well, Debbie Ryan was here with me before.
Whoa, Debbie Ryan?
She did the same thing you did, babe.
So what would be the point of me asking?
Well, my OnlyFans got me so much money that I get to myself to the school.
What the frick is going on?
Well, you got me there, but people normally ask. Oh, wait. Well, you got me there, but people normally ask me if it's boring to be here by myself, or tell me if they don't get it, or say I'm a weirdo or something.
Really? I don't know. I guess I just don't think of it that way. The way I see it, if you can like it here, then why not come whenever you can?
I do. Guess that makes you the weirdo then, huh?
What?
Weirdo. Hey, don't make that face. Coming from me, that's a compliment.
Oh my god. Stop. What? Calling someone a weirdo is supposed to be a compliment?
You bet it is.
I'm not sure I buy that.
Don't need to.
You're mean.
Fuck off.
The expression on Tsukasu's face was a dead giveaway that he really enjoyed talking to me. And I've always loved the feeling I get when I know my words help brighten someone's day. I must have been sporting one hell of a goofy smile at that moment.
Hell? I know that place. Actually, there's a place in school that I like even more than here.
Oh, what's that?
Hell.
What?
Do you know anything about the devil?
Which means you really like hell, don't you?
Yep.
Oh, I really want to see it. Come on.
No way. I can't spill the beans. My master will kill me. You wanna know why? Because my nickname is Lucifer.
This is supposed to be very, very like wholesome, and we're
I know, we're
you
just
keep bringing
fucking
it back
it
to
up.
something. You keep saying like you keep trying to bring it back, and you say hell. Like what the fuck?
Okay.
Laughing, Tsukasa finished up his drink, then grabbed the now empty trash can he'd carried to the dumpster for me.
You treated me to coffee, so please allow me to take this up to the classroom.
What? Are you sure?
You bet.
Thanks, simp. I'm in class.
Class 4. I'm not mistaken.
Wow, you really are a simp.
You're the famous Yui Shishido. After all, I'm the biggest simp here.
Huh?
I'm the simp, right? Who already looks like she could be a teacher. I don't think there's a student in any of our 12 classes who knows your name. Who doesn't know your name.
Oh, I've been practicing on this teacher voice for a while now.
Well, I know your voice by heart.
From then on, Tsukasa and I met in that courtyard many times. We didn't really talk in the halls, but something about that place spurred in our conversation.
Cafe Olay again?
Dude, this I like this backstory. Yep.
Do you know Cafe Olay is just coffee with milk, right?
Not really.
You drink at least 2 a day though, right?
Hey, how'd you know that? I mean,
See,
you
with
can't
my
be
own
simping
eyes.
that much, can you?
I'm sipping over your bajonk balls. There's a perfect view from the vending machine over here. After all, it is a mirror.
What? There is?
Yeah, I mean it jiggles. It's right there.
Oh wow, no kidding.
It doesn't matter if you jump up and down. It's after school break or summer break.
So we need to stop going off track, Richie.
Sashida by Cafe Olay. It's like Old Faithful. You could set your watch by it.
Well, then I guess we're even, since I always see you sitting on this bench.
What? You're back to that again?
Sure am. I guess I just find it interesting that we both took notice of each other's quirky habits.
Habits. You're a weirdo. Weirdo. Boo boo boo.
Our conversations in the courtyard were usually just silly. It was not. It was like talking to a good friend in class. Shallow but genuinely enjoyable.
Boo 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 nana.
It's always so cool here, even in the summer.
Cool in the summer. Oh wait, what? Oh, don't mention summer.
Why don't you like it?
Demi Lovato. Not with the summer right around the corner. That'd be enough for anyone to run for the hills.
I guess so, but we're seniors now. It comes with the territory, you know. The time for fun and games is over.
I don't know, you seem like you're still having a lot of fun to me.
Well, I'm a bit of a special case. I'm just happy because I feel like my dream might actually come true.
Oh.
I just enjoy teaching things to people and having others depend on me.
Why is that?
I guess it makes me feel like I'm a big sister or something. And since I'm an only child, you know.
Oh. Okay, well good luck with that then.
Are you listening to me?
No.
Wow, that was about as dismissive a comment as you can get.
Hey, not like I can do anything about it, you know. Ah ha 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 ha. Despite his occasional boorishness, I still felt that Tsukasa was a kind soul. If nothing else, he never actually laughed at my dream. And in a high school crowd, most people don't take you very seriously when you say you're trying to become a teacher. Tsukasa just wasn't like most people, I guess. Oh, what the frick? The season was quickly turning to autumn. I have a dream. After the school day ended, the senior floor was always a lot more quiet than its underclassmen counterparts. Everyone was off studying hard at the library or with tutors. So one day, thinking no one else was around, I sat down in a lonely corner of the hallway. Initially, I'd grabbed my shoes and left the classroom, intending to head home. But along the way, I just started crying. I was overwhelmed. My sobs echoed from one end to the hallway, of the hallway to the other. That day, I had finally received a special recommendation to my top choice university. I was so excited I just wanted to tell someone, so I told my friend Tomoe, but her usual supportive demeanor looked on a somewhat harsher edge. Quit rubbing it in my... Wait. Oh, that's nerdy. Quit rubbing in my face. Oh, wait. Yeah, that was the right one. You know I'm still totally undecided about my future, right? My expression must have changed pretty drastically. Tomoe's eyes suddenly widened and she quickly apologized. So I smiled and told her I didn't care. That's what I said anyway. Sob. But how couldn't I care? Tomoe's dismissive words struck me like a dagger to my chest. I'm so intense and sensitive sometimes. Sensitive sometimes. I wonder if everyone else feels the same about me. Tob. Typing the tear from... Richie, this is supposed to be wholesome. You keep ruining it. Come on, man. I kept wiping the tears from my eyes, only for new ones to take their place immediately. Why didn't I think of this sooner? So many people are still facing uncertain futures with no real goals in mind, especially this guy named Tim of Craft. I was completely oblivious to it. You're supposed to be wholesome, Tim! I was the one with the dream, running around like the cock of the walk. Imagine. Imagine. Just cock grows legs, walks around blabbing about successes of being big and That's right.
Being big.
I wouldn't blame them if they hated me. Gets no hoo-ha.
Jesus Christ.
Any type, female or male.
Oh my god. Did someone that is sensitive to the feelings of so many other people really become a teacher? Did I ever even have what it takes to begin with? In America, you would.
Shishido.
I quickly turned toward the voice that had called out to me and found Tsukasa standing there. We'd never said a word before when passing each other in the hall, but he spoke to me that day with no reservations, as if we were old chums. Tsukasa!
Your face is a mess. Do you have a handkerchief?
Yeah.
Then wipe your face, dumb bitch.
Okay. Can you say that again, please? Tsukasa's concern and confusion was clearly written on his face. I didn't want to cause him any trouble or worry him, so I began frantically wiping my eyes.
Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
You're crying an awful lot of someone for someone who's got no problems.
No, it's just there's a little misunderstanding between a friend and I. But we patched it up right away, so it's alright, really. There are, something like tears of happiness, I guess.
Huh?
Yep, see, I just found out that I got
I'm not sure if I did it out of respect for Tsukasa or just because I wanted to change the subject, but I cut myself off mid-sentence. I was doing it again. What was I thinking? Now even Tsukasa was going to hate me for being a braggart. Hell, I hated myself. I was the worst, just the worst. But...
Whoa, really?
He was happy for me? A bit taken aback. I nodded firmly.
You did it! Congrats.
Yeah. Thanks.
Question mark?
Thank you.
Okay, so stop crying. You're a big baby. Even with the recommendation, you still have to take the entrance exam, right?
Yeah.
So, isn't it a little early to be crying tears of joy?
Yeah, maybe so. I was just really happy that you congratulated me.
Oh, come on now.
Sorry.
For what?
For crying like this, without even knowing why.
I don't even know why you're doing it. Then how you hurry up and dry those tears and finish your entrance exam? Or finish studying?
Sure, I think I'm fine now anyway.
Yeah, I swear.
As I rubbed my swollen eyes, a smile broke
Swollen!
through. And Tsukasa let out an exasperated sigh. Then, as if suddenly remembering something, his eyes lit up.
Oh, hey! Wait here a sec.
Oh, I don't like this. Wait, I think I know what he's gonna do.
Okay.
No, he's not gonna go and grab it. Please don't tell me he has. Tsukasa ran into his classroom, quickly reappearing in the hall again just moments later. He was holding something. No, I know what it is, Richie. I know what it is.
My gargantuous cock!
Jesus.
Here, I want you to have this.
Wait, no, is it? Oh, it's just.
I was gonna be like, Sachiko!
Imagine.
Pencil?
In his outstretched hand rested a short, stubby little pencil. Not the sort of thing you'd expect someone to go out of their way to lend you. It was pocketed here and there with small scratches, but it still seemed to be in a relatively decent shape considering how obviously well worn it was.
A pencil for guaranteed success.
Guaranteed success?
Success. Use it on your test and you'll pass for sure.
What? Really?
They told me I never passed an entrance exam for Kisaragi Academy, but well, here I am, and I owe it all to this pencil.
So, this is the same pencil you were using back when you took your high school application tests?
Sure is. It really jerked out a miracle.
I assume you meant worked out a miracle, right? Not that that's a thing either.
Jerked is what I meant.
At any rate, I shall happily take you up on your kind offer. Thanks.
But listen, I'm only lending it to you until you finish your test. You'll have to get it back afterwards so I can use it for my entrance exams.
Okay.
And whatever you do, don't fail the exam.
Right.
Oh. I took the
What a
pencil
short,
and
stubby
nodded.
little pencil.
Smiling. This time, Tsukasa returned my smile.
You're really a unique person, you know. It's hard to believe how much you let other people's problems get to you. You'll make an amazing teacher.
What?
Nani? For a moment, I had no idea what he was talking about, but then it hit me. Tsukasa had somehow sussed out from our conversation that I was crying, because I'd upset Tomoe. And he was turning the fact around to offer me encouragement.
Good luck. Don't let it get it to you.
I don't know.
What a flutter!
I heard you shouldn't wish someone luck in times of stress, but as it just adds more pressure. That's why people tell actors to break a leg instead. But I didn't care. Taboo or no, I cherished his kind words.
I'll do my best, Akasa.
Glad to hear it. Break both them legs.
That's when I really started to fall for him. Dang. But it didn't seem like he
because you
noticed.
broke her legs. Sorry, that was really bad.
There wasn't really any indication that he had felt the same way anyway. Dang. What happened? I can still
You just
clearly
hear
recall the events that day the events of that day even now. It was October, the day before my entrance exam. What's going on? The weather outside had been miserable since morning. That's how you know he died that day.
Oh,
And
shit.
visibly, it was all but non-existent. It would have been a bad omen if I were there. I were to slip and fall on the day before the exam, so I decided I'd wear boots to school just to be safe.
See you later.
Bitch.
What the frick? When I opened the door, I was shocked to see a white-haired old woman lying on the ground, soaked to the bone. I frantically rushed over to her side. Wait, what?
Are you okay? Stay with me, come on. Tell me what happened. Was it a hit and run?
The road running by my house was narrow and mostly used only by our neighbors. But it's not like it was closed off to the outside traffic or anything, so a hit and run wasn't out of the question. I looked over the old woman's body as best as I could. Fortunately, there was no signs of any serious injury.
Doesn't seem like a car accident, at least. Young lady.
That's
Yes,
pretty good.
you must not go to the school today. What? You absolutely must not go. Huh?
the old woman raised herself up slightly and spoke hoarsely. From the tone in her voice, she seemed terribly desperate.
But I have to. Today is my last chance to practice for a college entrance interview. No!
Wait, hold on.
No! Just stay home. Don't go.
What? Sorry.
I have to go. The interview is part of the exam I'm worst at. Please tell me what's wrong. Where's your family? Will you? Will I? Will you go no matter what? Yeah. In that case, please.
Not knowing what to say, I nodded apprehensively as the old woman began digging through her pockets. She produced what looked like a crumpled scrap of paper. What the frick? What the frick? What the frick? What the frick? As she was digging around, I noticed that her breathing had become dangerously ragged and began considering my options to assist her. Really, I shouldn't have gone back into the house and called my mom. But there was something about her that kept me glued to the spot. No way, 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 wait. That's not right. Is this her from the future? I sensed desperation hiding in that unbroken gaze.
You must take this. What is it? A charm.
No!
A charm?
The old woman clutched my wrist and forcefully pressed the scrap of paper into my palm. Tilting my head, I unfolded the scrap and and looked carefully at it. At first, I thought it'd just been handed a piece of trash.
What?
But when I unfolded it all the way, I saw that it was actually a paper doll in the shape of a human being. And there was a name written on its torso. Yui Shishido.
On its torso.
Yes, my name, written plain as day in easily legible brush strokes.
Why is my name on it? So it can protect you.
I swear, this woman is her from the future, Richie.
This is so much future in this shit.
Huh? If you don't write the name on the person you wish to protect, the charm won't work.
No. Is it the guy from the future?
What's going on? Crazy. This was all crazy. I didn't understand any of it, save for one simple fact. This old woman was here specifically to give me this strange paper charm. As far as I was aware, we were total strangers to one another, but she clearly knew both my name and my address.
No.
What?
I'm sorry. I know you came a long way to give this to me, but I don't want it. You don't want it?
As I extended my arm to return the paper doll, I could sense her entire demeanor had changed. She raised her body up unsteadily from the wet asphalt.
Oh no.
Why not? Well, I've nearly killed myself bringing this to you. Why will no one else listen to me? You must not enter Heavenly Host Elementary without this charm.
The frick?
Heavenly Host Elementary? Yes, you must not go. Don't go.
As the old woman cried out, the paper doll fluttered lightly to the ground. Almost instantaneously, it became soaked with rainwater. My name began to run and quickly turned into an illegible black smudge. Seeing this, the old woman grabbed and tore at her hair.
No! The charm, the way out has been lost! Ma'am, please calm down. Listen, you must not go to Heavenly Host Elementary. I think there's been some mistake. My school is Kisaragi Academy High. I've never even heard of Heavenly Host Elementary. Ma'am! Oh God! I just killed a woman! Mom! Get the towels! Get the shovel! We're digging that lady in!
Be your mother.
What's wrong?
An old woman collapsed in front of our house. Call an ambulance.
Oh, okay.
The frick, dude. Paramedics arrived in a matter of minutes. The old woman seemed to be unconscious by that point. However, so the EMTs brought out a stretcher.
Do either of you know this woman?
No, she just collapsed in front of our house. We've never seen her before.
Alright. Would you be willing to ride with her in the ambulance?
That's a hard no.
The idea of making this old woman go to the hospital by herself just seemed like it would have been a shameful thing to do. Sure, she was a stranger, but we'd had a lengthy conversation mere minutes before, so I couldn't very well say we had nothing to do with one another.
You need to go, Yui. You need to get to school.
What? But
Don't worry. I'll go with her to the hospital. You'll have to practice for that interview today, right?
yeah, I guess I do. Thanks, Mom. I'll leave her with you then.
Good luck.
I was a little hesitant, but I knew I really had to go to school today, no matter what. So I left the strange woman in my mom's care, and heading towards school, I walked right by her stretcher. Suddenly, a hand rose from the form of the old woman and grabbed my skirt. Startled, I tried to jump away, but found myself ensnared by her terrible bloodshot eyes.
You pervert! You must not go!
That squeak. Is this the encounter that we're talking about then?
After school, once my final practice interview had concluded, I reunited with my friends and engaged in the usual regimen of gossip and small talk.
Can you believe that?
That's really scary. The hell is wrong with her? Oh wait, the hell is wrong with her?
Then I described the events of that morning. Everyone's eyebrows rose. They were hanging on my every word and yelping in unison at key moments.
Maybe you should have stayed home today after all.
Well, but I had that practice interview. I couldn't miss that, you know.
I hope those said nothing about her bugs.
Oh, come on. What could happen?
Oh, you know what?
Hmm?
When you mentioned Heavenly Host Elementary, I thought it sounded kind of familiar. And I just realized why. You know the Seven Wonders, right? Seven Wonders? You mean those urban legends about Kisaragi? Yeah, those.
Does Heavenly Host Elementary have some connection to them?
One of those stories is called Yoshi After School. Ever heard of it?
Yoshi?
Yoshi.
What's that?
Oh, it's one of the Oh.
No, it's the mom of Sachiko. Yoshi, remember?
Oh. Okay.
Definitely not.
I never heard of it either. Whoa, I just went African. Or racially stereotypical African. I never heard of it either. What's it about? Because that's racist. But everything I'm doing is racist in some type of way.
Yeah,
Cancelled! Well, it takes a place at Heavenly House Elementary, which once occupied the same plot of land where Kisaragi Academy stands now. Oh, okay. It said that one day after school, a female teacher who had been patrolling around the grounds slipped and fell down the stairs and died. She died. That's what she deserves. The accident took place on a rainy October day just like this one and occurred just after 7 at night. And supposedly, Yoshi still appears on days like this.
On days like this, kids like you should be burning in hell.
What does the song go? Ever unaware that she died at Heavenly Host these 90 years ago, and that she now walks the halls of Kisaragi Academy believing them to be her own. Oh, come on! No, is this true? Well, it wouldn't be one of the 7 wonders if someone had actually seen it happen, right? That's really creepy. Why don't you head home, Yui? You're the only one who doesn't live nearby, so we can't walk with you. And given the stuff that old woman said to you... Yeah, it's always best to heed the warnings of elderly.
Hmm, you might be right. I'm still feeling kind of on edge. Probably best if I go home and check with Mom. I'll see you guys later then. Bye!
See ya. Take care. You're ugly.
Okay!
I quickly packed up my things and rushed out of the classroom. It was already about 5. It was getting dark out, but if Kana's story was to be believed, I had until 7 before anything bad might happen. As I continued wending my way down the corridor, I just kept telling myself there's nothing to be afraid of. Even so, it felt like it took an extra long time to reach the shoe lockers.
Looks
Man,
familiar.
I'm just a scaredy cat.
Oh, hey, Shishido.
Tsukasa!
Heading home?
Yep.
What's with the big grin?
Heh, it's nothing. Hey, why don't we walk together? At least part of the way?
Sure, I don't mind.
Great!
When I looked at Tsukasa's face, my fear vanished. If but for a moment. These are the times when it's really nice to have boys around, I thought. I felt that as long as he was by my side, nothing bad could happen. Then hurt that I had a crush on him, of course. The rain had let up since that morning, though it was still coming down. The two of us walked side by side, umbrellas held high. Tsukasa was talking and laughing excitedly the whole time, whereas I probably came off as preoccupied. I'm sure it was awkward. A vague sense of fear flickered inside me, and it was making me extraordinarily self-conscious. I'm certain it must have been reflected in my behavior.
Shishido. You look kind of pale. Did something happen? Hey!
Yeah, something scary happened.
Something scary?
Probably seemed really on edge. Tsukasa was staring at me with this look of abject concern on his face. I was still a little relieved that he'd ask, though, and it felt good to tell him about what happened. I filled him in on all the details and explained how they related to Kana's ghost story. I did my absolute best to convey the dread I was feeling. But Tsukasa was, well,
The 7 Wonders of Kisaragi High, huh?
Yeah,
So you actually believe in that stuff. Sometimes I wish I could see the world through your eyes.
what?
Hmm.
You don't think it's scary?
It's weird, sure, but I wouldn't call it scary. And I wouldn't worry about that old woman that said to ya. I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
But
Wouldn't it be better to not dwell on it either way? I mean, yeah, your encounter with her sounds like it was kind of unsettling, but she was probably just a little off, you know.
it's weird.
that's not the issue here.
Huh?
I wasn't asking you to solve my problems for me.
I mean,
Look, I just wanted to vent, okay? I just want you to listen.
what do you mean? That's what I've been doing.
No, not like that.
I don't get it. Are you angry about something?
Guys
You
always
guys
do
always do this.
this.
Oh.
Guys always do this. It varies from person to person, of course, but guys invariably jump right into looking for solutions to your problem or giving you advice on what to do. As a result, girls often can't be totally honest with them or don't want to be at any rate, and are focused just to bottle up their feelings. I only wanted Tsukasa to share in some of my fears. If he were scared with me, that would have been enough. I didn't realize that Tsukasa telling me not to worry was his way of showing concern. I just thought he was brushing me off, and frankly, that annoyed me. My mind flashed back over and over again to the face, the eyes of the hoarse voice of that old woman. Amplified and distorted by the ghost story, the images gradually darkened my mood. Maybe I was traumatized by the events I'd experienced, or maybe I was just frustrated and needed to lash out. I don't know. But for the first time ever, things had become decidedly uncomfortable between the two of us.
Okay, well, this is me.
Right. Shishido.
He called out my name as I briskly walked away. I didn't really know why I was so angry or confused, but I did notice that his voice was tinged with concern.
If anything should happen, feel free to contact me.
I considered turning back for a second, but changed my mind and pushed forward in a huff, leaving him behind.
And that's where he died.
I'm home!
Yui, welcome back.
Greeting me at the door, my mother wore a somber expression. I could tell right away that something had happened. I stared at her with scrunched eyebrows for an innocuously long time before she eventually, reluctantly, opened her mouth to speak.
About that old woman from this morning?
She's dead?
Yeah?
The hospital contacted me. She passed away a short while ago.
No!
I'm not sorry. You need to stay focused on tomorrow's exam right now, though.
Yeah.
We should put this unpleasantness behind us. I'm getting dinner started now. So how about you go get changed, because it's fucking wet outside.
Okay, I'll be in my room.
I'll call you.
I watched my mom work her way back to the kitchen, then wriggled out of my shoes. My mood was darkened even more. Tsukasa's attitude was bad enough, but for that old woman to have died. Returning to my room, I couldn't muster the energy to do anything but collapse in my chair and sprawl out on the desk. You must not go. The last thing the old woman had said to me echoed again and again in my mind. I began wishing I'd taken more seriously. I should have accepted the paper doll and thanked her. I should have reassured her I wouldn't go to the Heavenly Host Elementary. I mean, the place didn't even exist anymore, for goodness sakes. I was exhausted. It was a hell of a day, and I no longer even had the energy to move. I needed to change out of my school clothes, but still sprawled over my desk, my eyelids drooped and closed. I was out. I awoke with a start. The air in my room had gotten notably cooler, and I was shivering. I must have fallen asleep. Wait.
I must have fallen asleep.
Rubbed my eye, I glanced at my clock. The needles indicated it was 6:45.
It's already this late?
It was black outside my window, streaked with lines from the still pouring rain.
Sure hope it's sunny tomorrow.
Sunny for my exam. The weight of what the next day held for me came rushing into my mind. I had practiced the interview process with my teachers quite thoroughly, but I was still really nervous.
Okay, I need to make sure I'm ready for tomorrow.
There was still a little time before dinner. My mind swimming, I decided to take this opportunity to clean out all the notes and textbooks I wouldn't need tomorrow for my bag.
Let's see, student ID needs to stay, obviously. Handkerchief and tissues. Gotta make sure I don't forget my exam ticket. Oh, and my pen case. Huh? Oh crap, where's my pen case? Did I leave it at school?
My face suddenly went pale. Really? I shouldn't have been too concerned over writing implements. We had tons at home. But that case held the pencil that Tsukasa had given me for guaranteed success on my exam.
I have to go get it!
Oh, wait. We have to pause. I have to disappear.
Oh. Okay.
Before anything starts, cliffhanger.
Dude, this is a big cliffhanger. Let me save it.
I was trying to find the right moment.
Okay. That's a good moment. Okay, no data right here. Boom. Encounter.
Ooh, this is getting creepy.
Yeah. Dang.
She
Crazy.
must have been a survivor, right?
What I'm thinking is, since she had a name written down, it must be her from the future. Dude, wait. You know how we didn't actually see her death? Dude, this is what's coming back, Richie. If it's not shown on screen, she didn't die.
But then how did she go back in time is what I'm so confused about.
That's what I'm confused about too, but it makes perfect sense. Dude, this is what I've been saying about in the last series. Like, I was like, I don't feel like she's dead. Like, she fell down a hole, yes, but we haven't seen her body. That's my sort of thing in the last game. I was like, this is hinting to something. This is telling me that she's not dead yet. Maybe she's still alive, and she somehow came back. That's crazy, dude.
She went back in time.
Somehow. I don't know what she did, but she did something. That's what I'm thinking.
If we keep thinking, all these kids go to the same time period of when the school was at its worst.
Yeah. So if
and then they passed each other in different time periods, like, what's her face, Ayumi and Yoshiki
so it's
and
possible
Mayu.
she could have gone back in time that way and still found herself.
It's possible that she might have, switched, like the portal of them going back in might have switched out. So like maybe people came into the world while she came out.
Yeah.
Into the older world. In 19, whatever the hell it is.
That's crazy, dude. Holy crap!
Right.
This is getting exciting.
Okay, end it off, man.
All right, thank you guys for watching. This has been another episode of Corpse. There you see the old lady. This has been another episode of Corpse Party. This is getting very, very interesting. We're seeing the backstory of what's happening, and it looks like Miss Yui is going back to the school to grab her pencil case. So something might happen there, and I'm very, very curious about what's gonna happen. Cause she's going back to the school when she's not supposed to be. Remember 7 o'clock. And it's 6:45 and she's going back to school. So this is really bad. I don't know what's gonna happen. But this is really interesting. Maybe she's gonna go to Heavenly Host there and then realize what's gonna happen. And she's gonna see his death, and I don't know if she forgot it or whatever when she became a teacher or whatever. Because it seems like Naomi, when she came back, she didn't forget. She still knew of that place.
She probably got, because they probably thought she needed help, right? But she was too stubborn about it. Maybe she was convinced after clear therapy, maybe.
I don't know, but this is very interesting. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below if you want to see some more. I'm going to definitely put some more out of this. This is getting really exciting. Check out Richie's channel. He's not recording this, so he's gonna need some views from this.
Please. I stopped for a while. So like 2 weeks.
And yeah, we're also gonna start posting some more Magic VTech. Watch out for that, guys.
Wait, what? I thought that series was just called Magica, and it's a single series.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night.